Hey, folks, what's up?
Are you
Lance,
live? Are
I'm
you live?
live. Yeah. You need time or what?
No, I was getting ready to get a beer because I had
Oh,
looked up. First thing I saw said 3 minutes.
yeah. No.
How do you do
Had a timer going.
that? Okay.
But go get yourself a beer.
Yeah.
Let me say hello to the chat here. Let me see who's here. Dang, Gary was here early. Oh, no, this is not. This is the beginning of the chat over here. Hold on. Moose. Des. Bat. Beverly, hello. Randy, Dark Lord. Judge Webb. Radio. Let me see who else is here.
So, brother Steven.
Oh, all kinds of behind here. Like my battery's about to die. Let me plug that in. So what's up?
Uh,
What's up, Lance? How you
fine, man.
been?
Just doing our best. Sherry? Cheryl.
Sure, I believe I don't
Cheryl.
remember.
It's Cheryl. I want to Sherry. What's up,
Hey,
Boo?
Boo.
Gary, what's up, buddy?
Briskets turned out fantastic, man. My sister had brought two smaller ones. She wanted me to smoke, but they were already trimmed and they had like very little fat, and so those were a little tough. But the one I cooked, nice and tender, perfect.
What's up, Mr.
Oh,
Shifter? Tony.
what's up, Tony? I guess you're reading it from YouTube because you're like a second ahead of me.
Ah, boy, it tastes good. Man, we've got some crazy Anthony. Man, we got some crazy weather. It's just the second thunderstorm in the wintertime we've had this week.
We had a little bit of rain yesterday, and that was it. Apparently, there was heavy rain and hail last night, but I didn't see none of that.
I was on the phone earlier with Guggen. He says he was supposed to get he's supposed to get some uh
Anyway,
let's just say boys taste good.
what's up, Tom?
uh, what's up, Tom?
Hey, Tom, you want to jump on? I'll send you a link.
Oh,
What's up, Rig? Rig Barbecue and Specialties.
damn Boo with the big list.
Yeah, I got everybody.
Yeah, Rick. Now you got no excuses. Them slices of brisket should look good instead of cut like instead of being look like they've been cut with a chainsaw. What are you giving away over here?
Ass beatings.
He's on a roll. I can't say nothing. I got to be grateful for him giving up that thermometer.
Yeah,
He sent it my way. Very appreciate it, Rick.
it's just random. I mean, I picked 36 because I had the best shot, and nobody else picked it. It's like I'll pick it.
So I didn't. I came in. Steven sent me a message, reminded me about the live, and I knew about it because I asked Sal. Because if Sal didn't go live with Al was going to want me to help him. So I didn't hear anything. So I sent Sal a message because I sent him an email earlier in the week. with a question. He hadn't got back to me yet on it, but then I got talking to Googan. And I forgot all about Al's Live at that point.
Yeah, it's interesting. Just he needs to work out the rules a little bit more, and he'll have a pretty good giveaway.
So what happens with 36 now? Is it still safe number or
00 takes it out.
00 takes it out? Okay.
Yeah,
And what about zero? So one takes out zero.
I think no, I think 0 is just a regular number. So one, yeah, one takes out 0.
So zero can take out 00.
That didn't happen this time around. So
29 is the best number.
you should have used that number over there, Gary. Might have done pretty good.
What's up, Lewis? It's been a while since
Lewis,
you've been around.
what's up, Mike?
Mike Hopple. What's going, buddy?
Is my not bot not working? It's probably too early. In fact, let me see. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
So what's everybody up to? How was your Easter weekend?
Yeah, we ate, we ate, and we ate.
We made a little bit too much potato salad here at the house, so I made a whole aluminum tray, the long ones,
Mm-hmm.
and there's still like half of that left.
Is that right?
Three
No.
briskets, and there's still some of it left. I didn't even try the ribs. I had an extra rack of ribs. I just cut it up and left it out there for my family, and I didn't get to taste it. So I actually went to bed when they got here. I was tired.
Is that right?
Yeah, I missed most of the gathering. I probably slept like 2 hours.
I didn't find the golden egg. I laid it. Yeah, it's true.
Is it your frogs again?
Yeah, it's the frogs again. They were up there by outside his window here. We got two ponds, just ornamental ponds.
Right.
Um, the one out front I've shown pictures of before, but this one back here, my wife calls it a pond, ain't nothing but a damn weed breeder. She don't take care of it, and as you can hear, just frogs take over it.
Yeah. You need some birds.
Yeah, Daddy Dutch, done working on trailers.
Chef John, how you doing, sir?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, her
That,
breathing.
that thunder?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah,
I heard
it's
like
crazy.
it sounds like heavy breathing.
Yeah, it's crazy. We've had rain. I guarantee you, the past, I don't know, 4 days seems like we've had rain, three of them.
Yeah, rain slowed down a bit. And like I said, we had rain. Well, I didn't see any rain here yesterday, but the day before it drizzled for a bit. But before that, it's been at least a week since it rained, and then that's the time it rained for like 3 days in a row, like 10 days
Uh,
ago.
yeah, no, we haven't really. Lewis saying they need it. Yeah, we haven't had a week go by in months that we hadn't had rain at least once a week.
Hey, Steve.
What's up, Steve? Hoorah, what's up, Eddie?
Oops, I missed Eddie. It jumped up pretty quick.
Yeah,
30 people watching.
Did he ever say? Did he ever say where they placed that in that comp that they did? I
Mm-mm.
came in late to his live last Saturday, was it?
Yeah, last Saturday.
I talked to him a little bit on the phone. I'm just curious, like if he was like, was it a good enough time? Because I know he's done a couple already, but I mean, is it like, you know, I'm ready for the next one, can't wait for the next one, or it's like, yeah, you know what, it's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Well, around here, you know, it's not like Texas. You know, we have a couple of events. Most of them you would have to travel for, and the other ones that are local, it's BYOW. You got to bring your own water, bring your own electric. That's just that's a hassle.
Wow. Okay.
Raindrops. What was it? Eight what?
Uh,
8
for,
to about 8 to a gallon. Oh bullshit!
those some big drops, man.
That's some big ass drops. What's up, Des?
Is that your storm?
Yeah, that's a beating on the roof.
Okay.
It's coming down good. Tomorrow I'm smoking a brisket with Uncle Steve's Gator Shake. So it turns out at SPG, yeah, we SPG's for the win for sure.
Yeah, I did. Oh, my the brisket I did this weekend. I used Uncle Steve's thick meat.
Thick meat.
Yeah.
I did two cooks Sunday, one in the morning, one in the evening. And I did some steaks. I went back to the competition beef shake, and it's been a while since I used that. And I'm telling you what, man, it was like a flavor taste bud flashback. It was good stuff. Mrs. Cullen, he's right here, snoring, his face all covered in blankets.
He's all tucked in.
Yeah, he's been eating good lately. He's getting table scraps from the steaks.
There we go.
Mm.
Oops.
Man, I had um, I came home. That buddy of mine that moved to a sporting goods shop was his first day open at his new place today, and I went into the gym for a little bit, quick little catch up. I didn't go all last week, just too busy of a week. Did this and did that, and came home. I said, you know what? They calling for all this rain. I better make sure my gutters are clean. So the front of my house, I gotta use this damn fiberglass ladder. It's like a 30-some footer. I tell you what, man, I felt my age. By the time I got that ladder from back in the woods, from the metal carport to the around the front of the house, I had to stop and take a break. I thought my damn heart was gonna come out my chest. I said, "Damn, man, I know I'm feeling my age." Just all of a sudden, it's like, "Geez, it flip." But the ladder, you know, is about half my weight. Old lady Sky, hello.
Hey, hello, old lady Sky. And you
That's a new
need.
one.
Yep.
12-ounce curls. No, man. I don't know what it was. I mean, I just I told wife a tree fell a few months back in another storm and took out my aluminum ladder. So the only thing I got left is that big ass fiberglass, and it's half my weight. Skill Savvy just did something. I see just popped up on my feed. Got a video. Skill Savvy just have a video go live. Russ. Yep.
Oh,
Just a short.
it's a short. Okay.
What's up, Sal? Yeah. I had a tree hit. I had lightning hit the tree. I mean to tell you, if it wasn't already dancing around and thundering, you would have had to peel me off the ceiling. This whole thing is lit up bright as hell, and kaboom! I ran into the house. I wanted to make sure my wife was all right. I said, I thought that the lightning hit the house. Is that close and that bright?
That
So I
was
went,
today.
huh?
Today.
No, 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 that was a few months ago.
Oh, okay. Phew.
And I went out back and started looking around. I said, there's no way. I said, that hit. I don't know if I still have the. This is right. This is right in my backyard. If I still have the picture, which I should. I gotta go through my pictures and clean them up. No, maybe not. I thought I'd saved that one. Yeah, I thought for sure I saved that picture because I was in case I needed something. I mean, it flipped breakers off in the house and everything. Steve, I placed an order of you Sunday. Damn, man, you just got an Easter basket Sunday.
Sounds good, Cheryl. Thanks for coming by. I saw your post, Uncle Steve. Yeah.
Oh, was that Steve the post that went Rick's?
No, Steve posted about people ordering on Saturday and expecting to have it for
Uh,
Easter Sunday. Shoot, I ordered last week and I didn't get my order in, but I wasn't expecting it like right then and then. So, but it should be in this
well,
week.
I will say this for Uncle Steve, and I'm not. It always sounds like I'm tooting his horn, and maybe I am, but not purposely. It's all the gospel. So I ordered something from Pennsylvania, which is about 2 hours away from me. Uncle Steve's in Texas. Shipped it 2 days later or one day later. The package from Texas got to me before the package 2 hours away from Pennsylvania to me. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, everything's still going through that North Houston post office.
How much buggy labor takes time? My USPS is still messed up.
What's
What's
up,
up, brother
George?
George? Lance is always tooting, but he blames the dog. That dog is foul sometimes. I'm telling you, he's so foul. This sits right beside me. Within reach. I'm not shitting you. Xander's in here. Yep, there he is. What's up, Xander?
Yeah.
I got a call today. Our mail lady wants me to cater her daughter's Wedding in a few weeks. I'm looking at smoking 120 pounds of pulled pork. Biggest catering job for me so far.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, Mike. That's good. Where's Mike's friend? What was her name? Mike's. What did she call herself? Mike's friend. Mike's
Yeah. Flirt something.
Mike's flirt. Mike's
Don't know.
Mike's chick. Mike's flirt. Barbara. Still at my job. Damn.
They love paying you, huh?
Damn. That's crazy. So did y'all get George's April Fool's joke?
Yeah, I saw it.
He was sitting there doing it. I was sitting watching. I was like, man, what is he talking about? What is, he must see something I'm not seeing, or maybe I'm just change adjustment on my screens. I mean, I'm seeing dirt.
Yeah, he goes from a good looking piece of rib to just crispy, like crispy,
Yeah,
barky.
I had to laugh because uh, the comment below mine at the time was below mine. He said he thought it looked like was it rib chicharrones? I don't own a drum yet, so I might be interested. Is someone selling a drum?
Not sure, but there's a lot of talk about drums lately, so might be the
I
new
tell
craze
you what,
again.
yeah, I love that damn Oklahoma Joe Bronco thing, man. I think that thing's fantastic.
You bought it used, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I bought it used, but it was brand new in the box. I just got lucky. There was a couple. They bought it for her elder father, thinking he would, maybe want to get into it. Had no interest in it and all. And I drove probably about an hour and a half south. Met him at Bass Pro Shop. He helped me load it into the truck. It was $175, something like that. I can't remember. I couldn't believe it. I've been looking. There's one on there now, local to me, of $200, but that's me, local to me.
Yeah. Those things are expensive.
I would like to make one, but I want to make one. I think Dutch and maybe even Randy, someone had recommended a smooth side, and that's the only reason why I want to make one, just because I found a drum that was smooth side, smooth sided. I start a new turnaround Monday, ladies. So I'm gonna hide me and come back for the next 45 days, 5 a.m. to 5 p.m.
It's time to make real money.
Yeah.
Make a pizza oven out of a drum. It's not a bad idea.
If I had masonry skills, I would do one out of you know brick and mortar, but I have no masonry skills. I
You
have
see that?
tried to pour concrete sidewalk before, and someone took the trowel out of my hand. I can I can prep. I can prep pretty damn good, but that's about it.
You see the one Guggen got?
Yeah, I did. It's
Piece
nice.
oven? Yep.
I told him tonight. He was talking about that storm going through. I said, "Do me a favor," and said, "I said maybe just cover that thing up, and anchor it down somewhere, just in case you don't make it through the night. Make sure Mrs. Guggen knows that you're willing that to me." Someone sing. I can only listen. Uh, don't go chasing waterfalls. You know who that one's from?
Oops. Sorry. Hit the wrong button.
Hold on, around Mondays, ladies. Prince. Oh, is that right? I know he said he had some honeydew to do. Simon got another nice from his friend. Nide. Nide.
Explain.
Explain yourself, Jeff Wepner. By TLCs. That's it.
Dutcho.
What's up, Dutch?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hold on. What's going on with my phone?
Ding. There it is.
Dang. Thanks, George.
Sing it out loud, lover boy.
Thanks, George.
What's that noise? Is there an alarm going off?
No, probably my just kicked on. Hold on. Is that bothering your hearing aid, Lance?
No, I was all this bad weather warnings and everything, and what we're in the middle of right now. I was wondering if someone wasn't getting a warning.
Simon, I'm very disappointed earlier.
For why?
Lance was talking about lightning, and I put the comment in the chat. I said, yeah, Lance remembers when
Ben Franklin.
Kite string got hit by lightning.
I didn't see it, man. The chat scrolls up pretty fast.
I saw it. And then Guggen stole my number. I was like, bastard. But then he went out before me. And then Russ went out, and I had to open up my mouth, and who goes out next? Me.
Yeah, well, I made it to the end anyway.
Yeah. Better than I did. And call my number twice in a row.
Of all the of all the weeks for all the low numbers to come out, I'm like, and then everybody above me goes out, and I'm like, well, they rolled you twice in a row, and I was like, well, unless I roll 35, I'm screwed. Because there's a pretty good gap there.
Yep.
So,
Hey, Chef, I sent you an email.
Hi, Mr. Jones. How are you, sir?
A little bit lonely.
And Lance, you realize you responded to my comment on your video, right?
When I was chatting with you?
No, on your smoked shrimp.
Right.
I said Russ Jones is shaking his head.
Yeah.
That vegans suck.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, you responded to it.
It's all right.
Vegan.
I have my glasses on. I get about half of what I see.
Vegans suck is my other channel. Channel I can comment on your videos on because I still can't comment normally.
Damn, that's crazy.
And I can't.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Okay.
Comment on mine, but I can't reply to it.
Yeah, I know it. I ain't even figured that out yet. That video got a lot of comments. I think that That video broke 70 comments.
That's awesome. I think I'm done running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Can't wait to see
Sunday
you.
was also my transgender day, as well as even though I'm a transgender, I believe in God as well.
Chef,
Well,
I
that's
have a
fine.
Mercer chef knife.
Try making him a mod. No, that didn't work either. We actually went back in through our like a list of people that have been blocked or something.
Yeah, we both did.
We both did it, and neither of us are in each other's list.
Nope.
Matter of fact, I got maybe 2 months ago, I got comments from him that were what, 5 months old?
Something like that.
All of a sudden, I got inundated with comments from Dutch that are like 5 months old.
I think it's on your end from the whole YouTube when they screwed you over deal.
It could be.
That's what I honestly think, because I don't know. Ooh, hey, look. Oh, there you are. I can see you now that I clean my glasses. Happy birthday, DeMoose.
Happy birthday. He's 61, he said?
Yeah.
The moose.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I heard him say someone said something about Al said something about birthday boy.
Yeah. And the next comment was, no matter how old DeMoose is, he won't be as old as Lance. I don't know who put that in there.
And frogs.
Yep. I'm terrible.
Oh, Chef lost his knife roll. Oh, no. There's Uncle Steve.
Yeah, he's been in the chat all since the beginning, off and
Yeah,
on.
I called him by his proper name earlier, so he's probably pissed at me now. You guys got to. It'll be after your Sunday night show. There's one out there called "Addicted to the Q."
Right.
Couple of guys down in Kansas City. Uncle Steve is going to be on that one pretty soon.
Oh, man.
So
It's time to flood the comments on there.
I time to break out the midget porn jokes.
The underwear. The pillow.
Oh, I got pictures. I'm gonna send Brian and Brian.
This is what happens at Uncle Steve's at Rodeo Week.
Oh, you're taping it this Sunday? What the hell? It's supposed to be live.
Boo. Lone Star Smoked. This is a new channel name for me. I've not seen this one.
Lone Star Smoked is shit. I can't remember his first name right now. It's Andrew's buddy. He was at Uncle Steve's tent. New channel.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I can't remember his name.
I'm blanking his first name.
What was it?
This guy right here.
Lone
Long Star Smoke. He's out of San Antonio, I believe, too.
Yeah, Todd. There it is. I was going to say Troy, but I knew that wasn't right. So yeah, Todd. Andrew, Grill Sergeant's buddy.
Yeah, you were in the video with them like a week or two ago, unloading the new smoker.
Yeah, I had a brain fart there. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, out of Houston. That's what I said.
Houston.
How you doing, Todd?
What's up, Mr. Hernandez?
Hope you're keeping Andrew in line.
Did I send you? What did I send? Oh yeah, I did send you, Eddie. Yeah, sorry, I'm having two conversations at the same time. Sorry.
Mr. Smoked. Go jump in the shower. I'll check back y'all after. You're still right, Russ?
Yeah, type in hashtag yes, and it'll drop your link to your channel, Todd.
Yep. Your drunken chef.
What's up, D Chef?
If I got more bass and
Ooh,
150 pounds of magic.
can't wait for my bottle. Have we ordered some this past week?
I tell you what, I did Saturday. I had to do 4 racks of baby backs because through our local animal shelter, I donated a dinner. So it was 4 racks of ribs and 2 sides. And then my buddy was back from Michigan. So I ended up doing 4 racks of baby backs, 2 racks of spare, then take back to Michigan. And he tried one while he was here, and he's like, "This isn't your normal seasoning you use." And I said, "No, it's not." He goes, "This got a little zip to it." Yeah. He goes, "What the hell is it?" So I showed him. So Steve, watch out for an order from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
The ones I did this weekend for a couple of my friends, I did the magic rib as a finishing dust on them, so they'll have a little bite to them when they eat those.
I actually have a thumb grinder that
Mas Grupo Gringo.
My
Mas guapo gringo, stooge. That means more handsome white boy.
I know who this is.
He pronounces the G's.
Gotta go look this up.
We can tell you a gringo there, Lance.
That's what I go by, Gringo. Sup, Lance?
How do you say really old in Spanish?
Muy viejo.
Okay.
That's gotta be
Googie.
No hablo español though, Kent.
See. I saw Smoking Joe was live on Instagram earlier, and I put on there, "Hola."
Oh, I'm sure it's Gary. It's out of Mississippi.
I don't know. Well, is he out of? Okay, maybe Gary, but
Well,
a lot of times he's probably trying to hide it by saying hello at Devil Dog instead of sup Devil Dog, because Gary always says sup.
He's out of Rankin County, Mississippi.
Yeah, that's Gary.
He's got 2 subscribers.
Hey, it's good shit. I tell people about it.
Probably.
Oh. Boys, I am about shot.
So a sleeper. He was yawning earlier.
yeah, man.
Worked late tonight. Got home, made supper. Then started tinkering with the old trailer, making sure I got enough crap for this weekend in there so I can empty it out when I get back on Sunday so I can start putting shit in the new trailer.
Need to get on the Spanish lesson. Sorry, Simon, for the unwanted calls from Lance Chingao.
He hasn't done that lately.
Yes.
Say the Houston dates were out.
Yeah, I saw the
rodeo is the 27th or 26th through the 1st.
Damn, they got him out already.
Oh yeah. So that Friday, Saturday, Sunday is 27, 28. No.
27th to the 1st.
Yeah, the first will be Saturday. So it's not really, I know some people thought it was a week late. It's not really a week late. It's always the last weekend. So
We got a lot of tree frogs around here.
sounds like George's damn birds he was getting ready to grill up.
Yeah.
I laughed my ass off at that.
My Discada video has a bunch of birds in the background.
And then up front, they're bullfrogs. I shit you not. I had a bullfrog that you could hear him inside the house, the windows down. And one night I wasn't hearing him no more. So the next morning I walked down to the big ornamental pond, and he's floating. He's got another frog from the rear end out, is hanging out of his mouth. I dipped him out of the pond, and I kid you not, I had to move his legs in for both of them to fit inside of a shoebox.
Sheesh.
It was huge.
They were both dead?
Yeah, they're both the big one that I fed choked on eating the other one.
Yeah, why he choked.
Yeah.
Huh?
You know
Well,
why?
why'd you feed the big one the other frog for, Lance?
He had
I
a,
did feed him that frog. I guess I wasn't feeding him enough.
Lance, he
Either
had,
that or the little one pissed him off.
he had a frog in his throat. That's why he choked.
Thanks, MBL 52.
I can hear him. I got frogs around here are crazy.
What was that, Eddie? 62?
52, not 60.
No habla.
No Nintendo.
No Nintendo. 52.
52. Okay.
A whole lot younger than Lance.
Yeah, like 32. Well, happy birthday, Eddie. A day late, but
Thanks, buddy.
yeah.
I reused the picture we took in Houston.
Yeah, my wife showed me that.
Hey, Big Matt.
Damn it. Chef, what are you cooking?
My daughter.
Don't cook your dog.
What's with my daughter?
No, man, my daughter's just getting off work, so she does a better job of eating healthy. So I'm just going to do some turkey burgers. These are simple patties, but I am using my buddy's rub. He's got a little barbecue truck here called the Hot Box, and if you look back in my videos, I did one called Titans of Tailgate, and I was doing an event with him. But so I'm just going to cook these on there. I figured, hey, if Simon will let me in, I'll do a little cooking while y'all are chit chatting, and I'll follow along. And
Hey, look at you.
thanks for letting me be a part of it.
Of course, man.
Hey, Rebecca.
Yeah, but Lance, see what you started now?
Ejitos Alpino Salmon.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm not even going to try to reread that one.
Gary, where is the wife?
Yeah, that one.
Dice que no, gracias, policía. Thanks, police. Gary. Señora dice que no.
I have no idea what that means.
Right.
No, me neither.
You stole the line? You stole his line?
And I got a new tripod. I bought it. I was checking it out on TikTok Shop, but I really like it. It was about $20.
Is it the one that rotates on the
But
gimbal?
it's got a good movable head on it, and it moves up and down real easy. So
MBL.
I got a new one too. Look at this. $99.95 at the dollar store.
really,
$99.95.
Give me
What the chef?
Lance. I'm joking.
Anthony.
You know why that was? He was so drunk all the time he'd walk with two legs and one arm on the ground. No, I think I'm actually going to throw this one in the barbecue trailer to hold the phone for Saturday. We're going to go live for awards while we're down in Oakland.
Oops, that's me. Sorry. I want to look my own spice.
Nice and coarse. I like coarse cut.
What's the profile?
Let's see. Let me get my readers on.
Going herby and spicy.
Salt, spices, dehydrated onion, and garlic. So he
Okay.
doesn't really list it out. He kind of hides it between spices, but
They all
yeah, salt, garlic, SPG. Nice big salt, onion flakes. Pretty good.
sounds like it'd be good in a meatloaf. Oh, Todd, I'll get out before I go to bed tonight.
Yeah, I ordered the big bottle of his SPG and a bottle of the Magic Ribs.
I'm a freak for the SPG, man. But I tell you what, that beef comp, that brought back memories. I hadn't used that in a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good shit.
Yes, it is.
Lay down when I do my brisket, I'm going 3 layers, and I go with thick meat, competition cow, and then SPG on the top, or Lucky, either one.
Looking into smooth phone holders.
See,
Check now. Make your
we got
phone.
one of these.
Oh yeah, hold on.
The,
Here you go.
the limited edition
Oh,
bottle.
to
Uncle
it.
Steve's Sexy Shake.
While you move around and have built-in stabilizer, I'm looking for a small phone holder that they use tracking.
Yeah, they track your movement. They go.
Oh, okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
if you walk, it'll turn. No,
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
turn to look at you. It focuses on your face.
$60 for the rail and everything. That sounds cheap.
I saw
That's not
some cheaper ones on TikTok. They were like $30, but they did the same thing. It was a gimbal that tracks you back and forth.
Yeah.
It was like $30. I'm probably gonna get one of those coming up here pretty soon.
I didn't think I could. I think Ricer has one, but it's obviously a bigger and heavier duty one.
Mm-hmm.
Christ, that little one I had that spins around in circles. It'll go back and forth on remotes. You can adjust it to whatever pattern it runs. It was more than $60. Maybe the price should come down on them.
Yes, I guarantee you're not going to be disappointed in any of them. Which reminds me, I gotta talk to Steve. Damn it! Why didn't I tell him this morning when I talked to him? I gotta get some South Texas Red. I've been using it to make sausage, and I'm gonna do another sausage video. And that South Texas Red that Chef Johnny made, not this past rodeo, but the year before, 22.
Right?
Right here, David. That's a link to Uncle Steve's.
That was phenomenal.
Was it really?
Oh yeah.
I haven't tried any of that
Uh-oh. What did
Texas Red Hots. I haven't had one of them sausages yet. They look good. Joe makes them all the time, and I think um, Mike Brown made some. They look good again, and then I think Russ had tried the recipe and made them.
Yeah.
They look great, but I just need to make them or something.
You have the equipment to make the sausage?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You should start cranking those out, dude. At least
Yeah,
once a month.
I need to. I need to do something. I've got I think 5 pork butts in there now. I need to
Sheesh.
get them cooked up. I did work for a church. It's a food bank church. And he called me up one day and says, I've got too many. And if he doesn't, the families come in, and after a while, they don't take them. He's got to get rid of them. Or the grocery stores that donate will stop bringing stuff to him. So he called me up, and I went over there, and I had one from Porter Road already. And then he sent me home with 4. And I caught one on sale, like a manager special. I had 6 of them.
Oh, I tried those this past weekend. They were good.
They're really good, man.
Yep. I had a package of those this weekend. And then the HEB brand cheddar jalapeno.
Oh yeah,
Those are pretty good too.
yeah. That's one of my favorites too.
Christy V, what's going, babe? Did Boo follow over here?
What's that?
Did Boo follow over here, or was that Al's?
Oh,
What do
hi,
you mean?
Christy. I like it when you call me by my formal name.
Boo was here.
Was he?
Yeah.
Gringo. I'm also a gringo is Lance.
I believe. I think I also just sent him a link earlier. So he must be busy.
You might be mad. I know he sent me 2 links, but he just hits me at the wrong time. I just didn't be able to get back to him.
How do I turn that off?
Off you human again.
There we go.
Uh-oh. My phone's blowing up.
Cosmo can cook.
What's up, Cosmo?
What's up, y'all?
Man, I gotta go check if I'm still subscribed to you because I haven't seen
This
anything
fight
from
is
you.
so big.
Cosmo.
Ding.
Pretty good.
I was subscribed to Cosmo.
Want to taste that one?
I don't know what this is. It tastes like a monster.
Okay. But I subscribe to you now. I'm pretty sure I was there before.
Oh, got a new
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
That's always good.
Yeah, I said you called me by my real name, Christy. I just got a message from Christy.
I don't remember if he was referring to you or to Lance.
Who's that? Christy.
Christy.
Simon.
Yeah.
Fuck ready.
got a lot done today.
He's a licensed drug dealer now.
Well, I need your number, sir.
Good.
Yeah.
Actually, an email works just fine too. Who do you got with you there, Chef John?
Pea break.
We got some sausage links and the turkey burgers. Probably time to flip them.
Old school soul food, man. How you doing, sir? Chef Jeffrey.
Sizzle cam.
Not much, man. We're just having a nice little chat Tuesday night.
I just phone later that I bought for the kids. And Thursday, then they work there. I never opened it. It's there. I Saturday, it's 2022.
Yeah.
I don't know if I took it back.
Chef Jeffrey, how are you,
You might
sir?
not take it back, but you might get it.
That's good. That's good. How was your birthday month? Oh, are you still on the cruise or are you back? Yeah, look at that. Burgers and sausage. Get the flame on a little too high. Have a good night. He's back on that.
Oh boy.
Probably. He kind of just left us. There he is.
Who just kind of left you?
You.
I went to get me something to drink.
Well, Gary thought you went to go play Call of Duty.
Let's go back to Walmart. I'm getting some more things. They're only $1.98.
I think you saw a multi-pack of them.
Ooh, a real beer, huh?
Like a mixed pack.
No, it ain't root beer. It's regular beer.
No, that's it. A real beer.
Yeah,
I thought you were looking
in a frosty mug.
Yeah. Some iced tea for me.
Yeah, I just pulled the mug out the freezer.
Randy, gonna start cooking, making videos again.
You don't drink anyway, hardly ever, Gary. You were here and I asked if you wanted to drink, and you said no. I don't want to hear it. Oh yeah, it's cold. That's the only way to have it. Should have got me another one though.
No.
Only filled up half the cup.
Kind of
And
bummed
Mario
about the
Cookers
first day coming back.
was going to another cook-off. I think it must have been this past
The
weekend.
other morning, I was
Who did?
crazy.
Mario Cookers out of Houston.
Did he really?
Bacon and egg.
Yeah, it was
Sausage
another.
and the butter tortilla. but I went in the butt to see a Ferrari on movie.
What's that?
No, it was at a GFW or
Oh,
what was it called?
church.
American Legion.
Yeah, American Legion Hall.
Yeah, over off Alding Mail Route. So, in other words, Gary's too good to drink with me. That's what he's saying.
Okay. Full way wreck. What's up, buddy?
Oh, you just
Because Simon drank with me.
Yeah.
Kent was drinking. Lep was drinking. Randy was drinking. But Gary's too good to drink with me.
No, I never drank the whole time we were down there.
You didn't? Liar.
his wife must be in the garage.
No, because she was down there with me too.
Yeah, she was there.
Yeah, she was.
She was right there next to you.
She was the one that was going to catch me when I was over. All right. We got a local barbecue group going nuts. Oh, no, this they're canceling one of the events because there's a KCBS an hour from the place. And a bunch of backyard guys are getting pissed because so you're dropping this because there's a KCBS an hour away. Yeah.
The backyard guys are upset.
Well, that they're canceling backyard
Right. Because of KCBS.
because Houston Speedway up in is they're putting on their in its Labor Day weekend their first big KCBS competition. Well, there's guys that don't do KCBS that would still love to cook that weekend.
You tell me there's a script already, but it's not.
It's going to turn into a hubbub, trust me. Because one of the ones that's pissed off that canceled it is my son-in-law. Which, with the new shop opening up, hell, my season is kind of on hold for about the next 6 weeks anyway after this weekend. Because I don't know what schedule's going to be.
Whose new shop?
My boss's.
The trucking company?
Yeah. He built a new, 18 years ago, we built a new facility.
Hey, Cosmo, thanks a lot, buddy.
We could get 12 trucks in there, plus the body shop, 2 trucks in there, and a 5-bay trailer shop. Well, we now have 2 shops because Steve bought a different building that I've been in the last 7 years. Well, he's going to sell. He bought 7-8 years ago because he put up a new 8-bay trailer shop. So all the guys in my shop are going over to the old trailer shop, and all the trailer guys are going to a new shop. This summer's going to be a freaking mess.
Well, growing pains, right?
Growing pains. We're the biggest reefer trucking company in the state of Iowa. We have been for 15 years.
I mean, the 2 different locations. I mean, it's more or less growing pains.
Well, no, so the shop I'm in now is about a mile from the main terminal, and we're getting rid of that shop. We're actually selling it. Rumor has it to a construction company for them to use. And then, so we'll all be back at the main terminal. It's just, I'll be 200 yards north in a new building.
Okay.
And working weekends again. I haven't worked Saturdays in 7 years.
Yeah, Cosmo, I started just over a year ago, about a year and a half now, on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had a lot of support and a lot of help from all these people here.
D. Keynes, she must be trying to get on my good side.
Who? Miss D?
Yeah, she included me in that young man comment.
That was to everybody but Lance.
Yeah, did not include you, Lance.
Oh, she's watching us on Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, I can remember when Simon's channel name was his government name.
Yeah. I still have it, but I just use it to troll people.
Yeah, I remember his other channel too, and I hate it.
Oh, you'll be seeing it again soon.
Kind of like the Vegan Suck channel.
Yeah. Yeah. Lance doesn't know who you are.
He'll forget. It's okay.
Lance don't know who I am. I don't.
Yeah, you
He
do.
already forgot.
She was on your New Year's Eve panel.
Homestead in the Wood with D there, Lance.
Oh, D. Okay, D. What? I know who D was, but now this is a different avatar. But
Hey, Lance.
I do remember Maddox though, because
That's
there
'cause
was a
she's
guy that I used to drive with UPS, Mike Maddox.
That's because she's on Facebook there, Lance.
Yeah, I
They just
realized
said that.
Eddie.
Okay.
And I realized that, Eddie. So
Okay.
quite astute for you repeating that again.
Hey, do you take a tour of his stat, Lance?
So anyhow, when he and I had a call on a Christmas Eve, we had to go back and pick up a truck. A guy quit, and Mike Maddox and I had to run another truck. We clocked out at 11 o'clock. Couldn't believe it. But that's her last name's what sticks to my head.
Hey, Google is sponsor.
Getting huffy.
Yeah, his Geritol's wearing off.
Haven't heard that in a long, long time.
Is that the one Russ got?
I don't know which one he got, but I'm pretty sure. Is it the new Monument grill?
Homestead in the Woods with D.
So right in here,
Sorry about
there's
that.
so right in here, it's got 3 burners. I did a steak on it maybe 2 weeks ago. Oh my God, it was probably one of the best steaks that I've been able to cook on one of these grills.
But that's the new Monument.
Yeah. And then that's for me.
Hey, Lance.
Yeah.
D come on her YouTube channel just so you'd remember.
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that. That's what I was used to. I didn't know she had a Facebook.
Do you have a Facebook there, Lance?
I had asked about her not that long ago because I know she had been gone for a long time. And then I think there was she hopped on maybe Dez's live one night and or afternoon, looked like she was at work or something.
Yep, she does that every once in a while.
Yeah, which one was that, Russ, did you get? Oh, and I'm back. I know it's got a glass door on it.
Hey, Lance, can I ask you a question?
What, Eddie? 224 Denali.
When you do the thing, does it have to be like a cartoon, or can it be kind of like a real picture, or what? You know, the stitching, the embroidery.
No, it can be a cartoon.
No, I mean, can it be like a real picture too, or just cartoonish kind of thing?
It can be a real picture, but it can't be if it's something that gets into like a lot of shading or something like that, there's only but so much you can do with that kind of stuff with the thread.
All right, gotcha.
I actually tried one. Oh, I'll give you a prime example. As a matter of fact,
Is it the regular kettle, the 22?
so this logo from Craig from Backyard Barbecue
Behind the garage.
behind the garage, yeah. His logo had shading in it, but it turned out awesome as shit, if you ask me.
Oh wow.
That was shading from artwork. I thought they turned out real great. So anything more than that, it's going to be hard. I tried to get a pistol done with American flag built into it. It looked like American flag, I should say, and it had a lot of shading in it, and it wouldn't turn out.
He's more Instagram now, I think. I don't think he's been on YouTube for like a year.
So Craig,
Yeah.
yeah, that's where I see most of that or Facebook. A lot of Facebook stuff.
I don't see him on Facebook actually, just on Instagram. But
He just put his Easter cook up on Facebook. He broke the norm and he did a seafood boil, bicolored corn, crab legs, shrimp, potatoes. What's up, CJ?
DJ, everybody's coming out tonight, man. Now we need Smoking Joe out here in the chat.
Yeah, that's right. I said something about Steven. I said, Steven, don't go looking at Craig's new Facebook post. My dad needs a new grill too. One I made myself. Yeah, he has good videos. He had that was it the El Toro or something? Oh, what do you call that rotisserie thing?
El Chara.
El Toro. Man, that thing was badass.
You digits, what's up, buddy?
The five skewer rotisserie that you put on top of your Weber kettle.
That thing was sweet, El Charo. I think Guggen might even have one. I know Joe has one. Smoking Joe.
Joe sold the his, I think.
Yeah.
Did he?
Hobo Nickel had one.
Who?
Hobo.
Oh, okay.
The originator of the hot seat. He had one. Craig had one.
Night, Russ.
There's somebody else has one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not George.
No.
There's somebody else that has one.
I don't know. Every time I saw is that right?
She's an expert now.
Yeah. I know that one. Whenever Craig cooks on his, man, everything just looks great. Of course, he gets those pictures of the juices dripping from top row down.
Down like that, straight down.
Yeah. She'll learn that. She's doing good from what I understand, Mike. J and B. Ooh.
Hey, J and B. I haven't seen you in a little bit.
Bay 13.
Oh, Biggs. Aaron Biggs has one. There you go.
Oh, Biggs.
What's his channel? Cooking with Biggs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was doing real well on YouTube, and then had to stop because he moved.
Right.
Then he was building a new outdoor grilling area off the side of his pole barn. And then I think they sold that place.
Oh, did they really?
I think so. He put out a video this past year, and he told me he was going to get back in, and that's the only one I'd seen. So I don't know what's going on with Biggs.
Well, even with the new house came a new pit.
Yeah.
And then someone moved it off to pour concrete or something like that and ran it off the concrete and bent the wheel on it.
Was that I think that was an LSG, wasn't it?
I don't know.
If I remember right, that was a Lone Star Grill.
It was new.
Yeah. Well, it was.
Simon,
sir.
did you see this? I'm reposting it in case you didn't see that.
Upside in the woods with the.
She's wanting to know how good is an Oklahoma Joe.
Oh, I don't have a Joe. My buddy Tony has one, an outside smoker, but he's got an older one that's thicker metal than the newer ones.
The what
I have
model
no.
Oklahoma Joe? Is it the Highland, the Longhorn, the
Bronco.
36-inch barrel? The Longhorn's about a 48-inch barrel. They're basically the same, just one bigger than the other. I had a Oklahoma Joe Highland that I did a couple mods to, and I could get the right side and the left side within 5 degrees of each other.
Nice.
And it wasn't a spendy mod by any means.
Yeah, I have 3 of them now. Bandera, the Bronco, and it's the vertical stick burner. I can't remember the name of it, but I like them. I mean, there's definitely nicer grills, but
Bandera, I think.
Bandera. No, that's my upright. Bandero, Bronco, Highlander. That one's charcoal only. It doesn't have the gas portion of it, but I like them. Like Kent said, do a couple mods to them, seal the lid.
Never even did that.
Yeah, I did. I had to.
The big mod I did on my Oklahoma Joe Highland is it comes with the 2 cooking grates that can go in the firebox to sear a steak.
Right.
If you take those out and get the wide roll of aluminum foil and you wrap them both twice in aluminum foil. So where the cook chamber comes into the food chamber,
Right.
you set one at a 45 and one flat, and they fit down below your cooking grate in the food chamber.
Right.
And that helps deflect the heat over to the left more because the firebox is on the right, and evens that out to about 5 degrees difference.
I took all that stuff out. That was junk. I did have a plate put in there, like an LSG.
I ended up doing mine with 1/4-inch plate, 1/4-inch by 6 wide plate, cutting it to fit, and I welded 2 flat, and then 1 at the 45, because then I never had to worry about burning through foil or anything like that from the heat.
Right.
But for just starting off, $1's worth of foil, and you can mod that smoker into being a lot more even.
I mean, I wouldn't be afraid of it, D. I mean, it's like I say, it's not the top of the line, but they're affordable and they work. I've cooked on them, for quite a few years, and it's not one you want to leave outside in the weather all year round either.
Oh, they make a cover.
Covers. Yeah, make a cover.
Yeah.
Or just a tarp. Or just a tarp will work.
Both the Highland and the Longhorn will have ports in the lid, in the cook chamber lid, for 2 thermometers.
Yes, looks like 2 thermometers. That's what you're saying.
if it's roughly 36 inches long, the cook chamber, or 48.
Yeah.
So,
And I stepped my basket up too. I went and bought the LSG coal management basket.
oh yeah,
I used that in
Zach,
there. That made a huge difference.
who are you calling fancy?
must be talking to Lance.
I don't know what happened with that the other format you used the other day.
Looks
Simon, not
Oh,
like
that was just going live through YouTube, but it was on just on a mobile device, a phone. So it's vertical up and down.
yeah, that
Yeah,
was a little different.
yeah. And I think there's a setting so you can put it horizontal or landscape. But it's only you and one other person, so it's just two of us. You know, it'll be two of us max.
Oh, was all right. Yeah, just you and Gary. That was it.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Now you can cycle through like guests, like send out the link to a bunch of people via email, and then they can come in one at a time. But yeah, it's interesting. I also set up the StreamYard to stream on Instagram, but it's real slow. It was lagging a lot on Instagram.
Oh boy, D. If it's okay, I got to get back to D here real quick. D, are you buying it new or used, hon? Which one?
I just saw sale. I saw her use the word sale.
It could be on sale 'cause it just started the season,
Yeah.
or somebody's used. Used. It is used. Okay.
It's used. Okay. Is D, look underneath. As long as it's not rusted, I'd go for it. Of course, you didn't say what they're asking either.
I was just going to say, did she ever say how much?
Yeah, if you don't mind sharing, D, see, put what they're asking for it.
Just checking permits.
Streaming on Instagram is weird because I think when I tried it, it cropped you vertically. Okay. Yeah, Instagram is one of the platforms where you have to stream up and down on your phone.
Ungovernable. Yeah, that you are, Zach. That you are.
I almost skipped tonight. I wasn't feeling it earlier.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times CJ and I had that on the hot seat.
Hmm.
So, buy it, D. Buy it.
Ooh, heck yeah!
$150 for it. Covers, tools, electric
That
igniter.
that cover is pricey by itself.
Yeah, it's probably $50.
Yeah.
More like 75, I think.
Is that much? I don't use them. I just bring it here. I do have one for my Bandera.
Yeah, I don't have storage, so what I do, I have tarps for just about everything.
Like the GMG is here behind me. Until 2 hours ago, I had a drum in here, but it's in the trailer now.
This guy right here, look at this.
I stream on YouTube and OnlyFans. But D, I would definitely take Kent's advice and look underneath that thing on the bottom of the cooking barrel and the bottom of the coal chamber, because people get lazy and they don't clean them things out right, and that coal will destroy a firebox.
Very acidic. Yeah, Zach, I agree with you, but you know what? If she can get a Oklahoma Joe Longhorn with all the bells and or the accessories with it for $150,
Yeah, that's not apples to apples, but I agree 100% with him.
It's still a great deal with all the tools and everything else in it.
it's not going to break the bank. And D, if you have any questions on it, get a hold of me. I will be more than happy to help you.
So 2 birds with 1 stone, so cooked nude.
Miss D, when you get it, try to record some video of it all the way around so we can see if there's anything that needs to be done to it.
Yeah. If it's just on your phone, just get the bottom, the sides,
The inside, the firebox also.
yeah, inside and out. But I do not think you can go wrong for $150, even without the cover and the accessories. I would buy that all day long for 150. And I love my drums, but there's something about cooking ribs on an offset that I love even better.
Yeah. Is that right? Not me. I'm just the opposite. I
But-
love a rib on a drum.
Well, I do too, but most of the reason because I'm lazy and I want to sleep for a competition. And when you can do spare ribs on a drum for in 3 hours versus
So,
5, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
so are they on the grill or are you hanging them on a drum?
I'm laying them on a rack,
Okay.
flat on a rack. I'm not doing like a PBC or a barrel house.
So it's only been used 3 times and sits on the carport. Okay.
Yeah. I like what Zach is saying too. If you want to go through all that with the fire brick, that would help.
I need one for Apple Smoky Treats or from. Big difference, Mike.
Can't need the reverse flow for.
You
Well,
Well, we're looking at shutting the shop down. We have an auxiliary tank for tires that we don't do tires at our shop. We have a mounted tire program. And I'd have to measure it, but that
oh, he needs.
air compressor tank is, it's got to be 3/16. It's about 4.5 feet tall. So it's at least a 120-gallon tank. And with any luck, when we move out, that thing's going in the back of my truck and not leaving. I got the hankering to build another offset.
What is digital? What's OF?
OnlyFans.
Oh.
Like you don't know, you pervert. Like. No, I think I'm gonna have to build another offset.
Apple's got one for sale.
Yeah, I know, but
Or did have one for sale. I don't know if he still has or not.
I think this is what this is.
To hear to breathe.
I don't want to drive all the way across the state to get it.
It's not a big state either, so it's not much of a drive.
I heard that's right.
It'd be like driving from San Antonio to El Paso.
That's a drive
Yeah,
all day. Literally.
it quite that far. It'd take me 6 hours to get to Mike because I'm in the northwest corner and he's in the southeast corner.
It's a long drive.
Oh shit! He got 150-gallon reverse flow, huh, Mike? Fuck you, dick. That's exactly what I'm looking at building.
Well, y'all can meet halfway.
Yeah.
Good night, Miss D. Take care.
And halfway, I'll meet you in Omaha.
Meet her Quince just for the hell of it.
Oh, we can do. Well, I got to. Well, where are you at, Mike? I thought you were in the very southeast corner.
I want to say he's calling you out. He said 4 hours.
Well, I can make Des Moines in 3.5. But now that he says it, I don't think he's that far south.
What's up, Chef?
I gotta look where Mike's at again.
Been looking at the Highlander. Is the Highlander the one that's gas and coal?
No. The only difference between the Longhorn and the Highlander is the cook chamber.
The length of them?
One's 36, one's about 48.
It's in Minton.
Vinton.
Just
That's right. I fucking knew that.
just crossing my T's, dot my I's, chef.
Yeah. Cedar. Oh, yeah. Holy shit. You're straight. Well, yeah. A little south, but pretty much, I don't even think. Oh, that's Cedar Falls I'm thinking of. God, if I go over
I can't.
Mike, if I go over there, I gotta go see my brother. Which I haven't seen him in for over a year, so.
Does he go to Florida when you go to Florida? It's like a family thing or just your immediate family?
It'll be this year. There'll be 5 of us going. It's me and the wife, the 2 youngest kids, and our kind of almost like an adopted kid. She's a neighbor girl from across the street. She's grown up. She's grown up with both my kids. We've taken her on vacation before, so. But she's a good girl. She's got kind of a little bit of a messed up family, but I mean, she's 20 years old and has to work damn near full time to help pay the bills in the house. So they're good people. They're just they're overextended and a little tough. I bring meals over there once in a while. Let's put it that way. Just being a good neighbor and trying to help.
Check your email.
See, Lance, I'm not always an asshole like you said. So, just so you know.
I know that, Kent. You're a big bear.
Just don't poke me. You don't want to see me turn into a fucking grizzly.
I'm trying to figure out what Sal's saying. It's been raining every weekend here since forever. Only weekends and weekdays, it's fine.
He says it's only
Good night, Louis.
raining on weekends. He doesn't care if it rains during the week, just not on the weekends. Because unless you're,
Exactly how I sang it, Randy.
like,
Lance, did you hear me?
yeah,
Who's that?
they say
I said, Lance, do you hear me?
I do.
You sound like a lady.
You definitely sound different.
got his nuts caught in a vice.
Check your email, Lance.
Reach my fucking eyeballs. Damn midget.
Can you ask me in the other voice, Eddie?
What was that? I missed that. What was that?
I asked him if he could ask me in the other voice, that lady's voice.
Oh. Well, Sal, just you got all the money in the world. Cook during the week.
Check your email, please, Lance.
God, if that wasn't transgender, I don't know what was. Night, Lewis.
It's a possibility, Eddie. I'd have to send it on to see what he could do with it, but I think it's doable.
What do you think of it?
I like it. And it would be free too, unless you don't like it. I mean, just let him look at it, and if he likes it, I mean, if you if he does what he can do, we can go back to you, show it to you, and if you don't like it, then we can ask him to tweak it, and that's free. You can do that a couple times before he's going to tell me, okay.
Shoot, I need to send you that file, Lance. I keep forgetting.
But I think it's doable, Eddie.
Send it on. We'll see.
The only thing I saw, I don't know how much I'm allowed to say or can't say. Can I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
The only thing that I'd probably say is that I'm seeing, and it might not be a deal, or is the two-tone tongue.
Nah.
Maybe I should explain myself.
Widow. Look at your own life.
Oh, it's a picture of his pup.
They can make it a one-tone tongue. I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever comes out
it
good.
looks like a chow tongue where it has multiple colors on the tongue. Papa Blue Chew. Put a book in front. Pup. That's what they call it.
Welcome to the after dark portion of our live.
But I can forward it on, Eddie. We'll just see what he says. Like I say, I'll just ask for a free quote so you don't charge anything. What do you think about putting that on?
Whatever. I mean, I'm going to get a towel from you for sure.
Hat logos are smaller diameter. But so I can explain this.
I might get a hat too as well. I mean, right. I don't know. I might get a lot of stuff.
But if you were to put it on a shirt, you can't put a hat digitize on a shirt. And the reason being is that when something digitizes for a hat, you got that stiff front on the front of a hat. So a shirt digitizing will usually go left to right when it stitches. So what happens if you do that, that buckham front will want to, not that, I mean, I'm being a little dramatic right there, but it'll make it pucker because it's going left to right, and it's a hard surface in there. So when they stitch a hat, they normally go from the center and work out so that hard buckham will lay flat and not be pulled
So what are
up.
you saying? What can I not put it on?
If you get a hat design, you can put it on just about anything except a shirt.
Okay, that's fine.
If you want a shirt, you're going to have to get a shirt.
No, hat, towel, whatever. Everything except a shirt, Lance.
Later, Zach. Yeah, no, I usually get them done in hats because you can use them on towels, use them in koozies, you can use them on anything, really.
SJ wants to know if you got a stiff front there, Lance.
Only with
I've got them all. As a matter of fact, Randy, I just saw them things yesterday. I still have every one of them sitting over there. I forgot they're even over there. I went to clean up. I needed a bunch of shirts went out, and I moved the box, and they're right there sitting beside the box in between boxes, and I forgot they're even over there. But yeah, I've got them all. It's different. Sal, I'm still waiting for you to reply to an email too. If you want to squash it, we can squash it. That's fine. But if you need to proceed, I need to proceed.
Who was that? Sal?
Yeah, SJ. I need to This reminded me of something too. Let's do it, Lance. Let me know how much. It's only going to be $15, but I just want to make sure you understood. Cropping a email is one thing, but you can't crop something that's been given a digitized computer pattern to follow, and just shrink it like that. It just doesn't work that way, because it may be needing one of the stitches and a path that stitch is taking that you just try to eliminate in order to create a second part of a embroidered item. So it doesn't work like that. You just can't crop and shrink it down. Okay. Got it. And you still need a size 9 for that hat, right?
Damn. Let's do it. Just let me know how much.
Wait, Lance, are you making
What's
a
up,
hat
Chris?
bowling
Huh?
ball or what?
What's that, Kent?
Are you making a hat for a bowling ball or what?
Yeah, no, I just had to get a dig in there.
Holy shit.
He got a dig in earlier on me, so I had to return it.
What's up, Chris?
7 3/4. I got it all written down, Sal.
She. It's about as big as mine. Huh? I'm a size 8.
No, you ain't, but look.
YouTube, I'm thinking about ordering a hat that says 29 is easier than Chris, Mike. My grandma called me
Earthhead.
Earthhead.
I repeated.
You have any moons orbiting your head or what, dude?
Yeah. Take care of digits.
So I will have to send you. I will have to send you 2 files for hats and shirts, right?
Or are you changing them up from what you have already? I have both of them.
Yeah, no, not my logo. It's for the channel members.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
If you change it, we'll have to redo them all over again.
Yep.
Unless it's like a minor tweak. Sometimes it lets me slide on a minor tweak. I'm hoping it lets me slide on Sal's. 15 would be worst case scenario, but I can't remember. I can't remember who it was, but it was just a minor tweak to an existing design. He only charged me like $3 to make the change. I can't remember what customer it was.
I got to bounce, y'all. I got to talk to the boy. So,
all right, Dutch.
Y'all have a great week. Hopefully,
night,
we'll see you soon.
All right.
All right.
Later, Dutch.
Night, Guggen.
Yeah, Guggen, I haven't looked at that video yet, buddy. I'll look at it again, send you a text.
Yeah. I went inside the house and I was like, oh my God, what's that smell? I thought somebody bombed the house, but my daughter cooked some cauliflower and broccoli. She steamed cauliflower and broccoli. And so I was like, oh, okay, that's the smell.
It's fart.
Yeah. Puro pedo.
I've never got my RXTX set from New Year's. Really? A hat or a beanie? We make hats for New Year's?
I don't remember.
Hey,
Randy,
Lance,
you here? Yeah.
can you make me a logo for my OnlyFans?
I don't know.
It'll be big ones up there.
Oh, okay, that's right. The ones that Tyler made for Randy. That's right. That's right. I think he did make some.
Whose picture is that? Is that Eddie up there?
Yeah, that's Eddie when he was 12.
Yeah. It looks like he's 12. Thank you for your service, sir.
He probably went to bed.
I probably actually have it, Christy. Oh, you've already asked him about it.
Hmm.
So what videos are you working on, Simon?
I'm gonna. I still have that dang Discada video. I gotta put up. I
Oh
need
yeah,
to edit and then put it up, and then I have a couple of things working. So see whichever one I finish first.
cool.
After that, yeah.
I've been filming like the construction part of that barbecue deal in the back.
Hmm.
So I got to start editing it down and everything else, but I've just been busy. And then my next video is probably going to be for Monument for the 605. I got to do an assembly and release. That one's not till like the 11th, I think. So I'm gonna have to do that like after work. I was hoping to get that area in the back finished. I have almost all of the decking put on. I have two like 6-inch strips and then one small filler piece like six inches wide by, I don't know, 10 inches. And then that will complete the decking, screw it all in. And then I have to brace up one spot that the joist kind of missed. And so that way I can screw it all together. And then I've already got the felt paper, the tar paper, and then I got to buy the roll roofing, and then I'm going to do the peel and stick, so it should be pretty easy. But I spent about 3 hours up there this today and got kind of sunburned, and then I didn't want to go back, and I had to mow the yard and cook dinner and other stuff. So I just sort of put that on pause.
Is it a peel and stick floor
That's
tile?
just a,
Floor
that's
tile?
just a weather guard.
It's a peel and stick roll roofing.
Oh, is
Right.
it?
But
Yeah.
that's just like a what they call weather tight or weather guard.
Yeah, because it's pretty much a flat roof. It's the dimensions of it is 16 foot by 16 foot, and maybe a few inches here or there, maybe 16.3 or something like that. But what I found out was I was trying to span it that 16 feet with a 2x6, and it was bowing too much. So I went under the 2x6 and I braced it with the 2x4. So now I have kind of a monkey wrenched 2x10. But I may still need to come in with some 4x4s and brace it maybe about 2 feet in, and I think that should give me a nice flat surface. But then I just need the lights in there, and I'll be good to go. So right now it's a grass floor, but my kids and my dogs have dug in that area so much. At one time I had a little garden, hydroponic garden, and the dogs would go under and dig that stuff. What's up, Deb Broke Barbecue? And so just trying to build that out, and then hopefully get some screen up, because the mosquitoes are brutal. We were out there earlier this evening trying to have a couple of drinks with the dogs, and man, the mosquitoes were like, probably about that big. They would come and they'd tap me on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, where's my share?"
Yeah.
And it's just April, man.
Dude, I know, it's horrible. They're like, "Hey, move over, that's mine."
What's up, Ricer?
What's up, Ricer?
I I didn't realize I was muted earlier.
Welcome to the show. So, what videos are you working on, Lance?
I've got 2 in the basket. One of them's going to be totally new, Chef. I came up with something, man. What I'm going to call I'm just to simplify it. I don't know how to word this. Actually, I'm glad to see Jeff in here right now. I don't know how to word it so that the algorithm will pick it up, because as usual, I try to make something that's different.
Then send me your ideas. You have my email address, right? Send me your ideas, and I'll run it through either vidIQ or TubeBuddy, or even through the Chat GPT, and try to get you something. But send me your keywords, and I'll gladly help you try to dial that in, man.
Yeah, I did waive my TubeBuddy because I just thought it was just useless. Every time I shouldn't. That's exaggerating. Several times
No.
a year, I would have to go in there and reassign Sleeper Barbecue to YouTube because it would just forget who I was. So I had to keep going in there and re-signing it. It just got to be aggravating, and I just said, you know what, this is just too much money for what I'm paying. But what I did is I created a breakfast bite using cupcake tins and muffin pans.
Nice.
They're going to be really good. It's a scrambled egg cheese omelet is what I'm calling it. An omelet with grilled poblanos, red onion, and then I took in the foil cuff. Name it. Here I go again. Then I took a crisscross jalapeno bacon, and then I loaded. Yeah, there you go. Simon's got a picture of it. That's in its raw state. And I crisscrossed it, and I stuffed it with the egg mixture, the egg omelet.
Let me switch cameras.
And then I brought the flaps over, and I put them on my kettle and smoked them.
Wow, that looks great, dude.
So
breakfast bonbons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look great. I mean,
Bacon bonbons.
Did you show me a picture of the done one, or was this the only one you sent me?
I'm actually looking for that myself right now. I was looking for that tree that struck, and I lost it.
Oh yeah, you showed me the ones on the Weber on the grill.
That's after I smoked them.
Right.
Ooh, pull that one up. Pull that one up, Simon.
Yep, this one. There we go.
There. Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
But they turn out really sweet. Just something I was like, what about a breakfast bite?
Yeah, breakfast bonbons.
But yeah, that's what Simon I just showed you. That's their raw form, putting them together. And I'll be perfectly honest with you. I've made one whole muffin tin and about 2/3 of the other one before I would even film myself doing it. It was a trick to getting that bacon cut right so they would overlap.
Yeah. Another thing that I'll do for keywords is I'll go to trends.google and I'll look up those words and see if I can get any of them to hit. But what about breakfast bonbons or bacon bonbons? I think that one might go. Jalapeno is probably a good.
Yeah, I didn't think about the bonbons. I just did jalapeno bacon bites. Is what I was thinking. I'm sorry, jalapeno bacon breakfast bites is what I was thinking. But
yeah, that sounds good too.
Sounds good, yeah.
I'd buy that for $1.
Are they made out of egg? You have egg in them, right?
I have egg in them, yeah, Sal. There's about half dozen eggs. I don't know, quarter of a onion, whole poblano. Oh, and then the also I have so around here, I'm sure Texas too. I'm sure eliminating Texas by the way I'm saying that, but there's a place up the road from me that has breakfast sausages, country style sausages
Yeah.
that are made fresh. And I didn't have any loose meat, so I took two of them out, cut the casings off, and fried and put those into the egg also to make it again. It originally started out as an omelet idea. I mean, I knew I was going to put them in a tin, but it's a sausage, poblano, onion, egg, cheese omelet that I made, and I about 70% cooked it, and then I put it back inside the full tins, wrapped in the bacon, so it would finish in the bacon. And I knew the bacon. I did an error in there, and I tried explaining the video, so hopefully I can explain it better. So I did poke a hole in the bottom of those full tins for cupcakes because I knew the bacon, when it rendered, it would create a lot of grease and oil from it. So I wanted that to be able to drain out, but I wanted some of it to baste over those eggs because I was afraid the eggs were going to dry out. Wheels got himself a raccoon.
Oh,
Wheels. So I was afraid the eggs would dry out, so I wanted that bacon to sort of render back through those eggs a little bit, but it was too much. It wasn't draining out enough. So once you cook them in that tin and they sort of can hold their shape, what I would do the next time that I didn't do is take them out of the foil cups and set them on a grate or something and let them finish up cooking like that, because you have to take them out of the tin anyway to make sure the bottom of that bacon, because the bottom of that bacon is not getting cooked all the way. And then I let them cook, smoke again offset to finish cooking the very bottom and all that. But that was the only thing I would do differently. Is just take me out of that foil a little bit sooner, because the egg was sitting in that jalapeno juice for a while, which is great. Don't get me wrong, it's great. But
Yeah.
I could see someone saying, "Oh, that's a little oily for me." But
you're out, Eddie.
all right, Eddie.
All right, good night.
Yeah, I
Later,
gotta
bro.
work
Hoorah.
tomorrow.
All right,
See
All
y'all
right.
some Friday.
yes, sir.
Well, that looks delicious, man. Can't wait for your video.
They're sweet. I'm gonna hopefully get that video out this week. And then I got a simple little some steak cooks that I did Sunday evening for Easter dinner. But I just said, you know what, price of meat, I got to film everything I cook for dinner now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just can't afford to go out and buy something just to cook it and either vacuum seal it and throw it in the freezer, or it just goes to waste anymore. So
Yeah.
I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I do a lot of like repetitive stuff. So just, like what I did tonight, just simple burgers, cook them, and then that's it. Nothing fancy. But I think I've done it. There's no flash to that. So that's why I haven't been filming any of that kind of stuff.
I took off probably, I don't know, Simon, what could have been 2 months. I was just down on it. I was just done with it. I was like, I can't get motivated. I'm spinning my wheels. I'm making pennies.
Yeah.
Pennies on the $50 bill.
Yeah. No,
That's
I'm totally with you.
That's a God's honest truth. You're making pennies on a $50 bill. And I just said, why am I doing this? Business 101. I mean, I took a small business administration course, and that's just simple profits,
Yeah.
and you don't see it. You
No.
get red line for so much before you just say, this is just stupid,
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what helps me is what I cook. We end up eating. So we'll have a meal or two out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Same.
Well, that's what Russ said one night, and a couple of people said it, but Russ is just sort of smoky ribs. He's my
million
mentor.
subscribers. Yeah.
He's my mentor. He's the one I gave up smoking meat because I got tired of destroying meat. And this goes back decades ago. I got tired of destroying it and drying it out. And I was at a Second Amendment meeting one day, and we had a cookout. And this dude had a brisket up there that, I mean, to tell you, you ever hear that story about briskets melting in your mouth?
Yeah.
This dude had a brisket that melted in your mouth. And
It's where,
like,
where you hear the angels and it's epiphany, bro.
And I was like, man, I would love to be able to do this. I tried it so much. I got tired of burning and choking on shit. He says, man, you need to watch this dude on YouTube called Smoky Ribs. And that's what I did. And he's the one that Rush has just got that way of explaining things. I'll say dumb it up, just to give the chat something to razz me on. But, I was able to understand that,
He simplifies it. He takes a complex topic and he simplifies it. Yeah.
He's a good teacher.
He is. This is the God's honest truth. That was one of my first comments to him. Are you a teacher? I swear.
Wow.
I swear to God.
That's badass.
And that's how I thought. I said, man, this dude's got to be a teacher. If he's not, he should be.
Yeah.
But so I mean, he's the one that got me into it, and I just sort of kind of respect what he does. And I just whatever I do. Yeah, that last taco I did, that was for a collab for Guggen. It was, you had to cook ribs out of the ordinary, something different, not your normal way of cooking ribs. Last Friday, that collab we did last Friday, and I was like, man, I just can't throw country style pork ribs on here smoked and make this taco. My wife makes a shrimp taco with this spicy slaw. And I broke the spicy slaw out of her recipe, and I used it as a base on this pork. And it was just like, boom.
Great combo.
Yeah, it was boom. And I was like, man, but I sure do miss that shrimp. And I was like you said, an epiphany. I said, ah. So I got went and bought some shrimp, and I cooked up some shrimp and just, I had them pre-cooked because I only wanted them on that smoke for like 10 minutes, because one of the things Russ always said, he's not a fan of smoking, seafood. And he's right, because it's a delicate meat.
Yeah.
And it's actually, and it's a coarse meat, so it'll take on smoke really easily. And you can quickly over smoke something like seafood.
Yeah. For sure.
Good night, David.
Oh, MBL, what the hell was that? So I just put them on there like 10 minutes, let them pick up a little bit of that pecan smoke, and they went in on that taco. And I'm like, Chris, I cannot touch cilantro. So I went in with Italian oregano, and I did some lemon zest on top of that, and man, they were just excellent. I mean,
I love zest, lemon zest, orange zest.
Yeah,
powerful flavor.
I gotta catch up now. Love the way I get that. Lance Smoking Joe's taught me how to barbecue when I started. Love the guy.
Oh, I was gonna comment about the guy that you got tasted that brisket from. He said you got tired of burning meat and stuff. Well, I was messing up briskets when they were like a dollar or something a pound.
Yeah.
Instead of $5 a pound.
Yeah, that was like 10 years ago.
Around here is $9.99. Brisket's $9.99 a pound. On sale, $7.99.
That's why you see a lot of people starting to smoke chuck roast.
Yeah.
I need to make one of those, but I feel like I'm behind the curve on that. It's like maybe a year and a half ago. That's when people were coming out. So.
And people are moving, instead of doing like whole brisket or brisket slices, they're doing like chopped brisket sandwiches, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Meals come.
Well, I know at the grocery store you can buy either a flat or a point.
Yeah.
They got them really trimmed out, and so you're looking at a 4 or 5 pound piece of meat that's a lot more affordable. but it's still expensive.
Yeah, it's a good boy. Did you get him? Did you get him? He won't be back here no more, will he?
Did you see the raccoon?
No, it's out on the other side of the door.
Okay.
They come around here because my wife's got cat food dish up there.
All right, guys, I'm gonna cut out. My time is up. See you later, Simon. See you
All
later,
right.
Lance.
Have a good night,
All
man.
right, Chef. See you later,
Okay.
buddy. So they come around here and they get that cat food, and he can hear them or sense them, smell them. I don't know what he
Probably
does.
both, man. Probably hear him and smell him.
Yeah. But I mean, he'll be way back here, 30 feet away. He'll jump out of his bed and just dart right for the door. I'm like, I
Yeah.
never heard a damn thing.
That was a big old bark earlier. Like, wow.
Prime brisket is still below $5. That is crazy. And Lunacy and Guggen both would give me that link for forks or something like that. But I don't know. I mean, some stuff I probably wouldn't worry about. Pork butt, pork rib, rack of ribs. But I just feel like a brisket is like you sort of kind of got to have your hands on it, and look at that brisket. That's just me.
Yeah.
Still out there. He's no joke, man. When it comes to a wild animal, he don't like.
Let me show you. I only took a picture of the brisket I got. Let me see. Hold on. There it goes. It's a bad picture, but
That's the Easter brisket.
yeah, that's the one for the house.
Yeah,
But that one's a full packer brisket.
right.
My sister bought some that were already pre-trimmed.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah, pre-trimmed, not.
Yeah, so they were small, like Chef was saying, but they were really dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those I'm glad I had the brisket so we can mix it up a little bit. But if I hold on.
Someone's phone's going.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, Mike sending me a picture of the of his brisket, that one he was talking about right here in the chat. It's probably
Yeah.
tomorrow. Boo, you're not connected.
Will, shy still.
Your camera's not connected, Boo.
Oh, Boo's
There
in
he
the
is.
background.
There he is.
Boo, look at.
It gave me an error when you came in.
I
What's
did.
up, Boo?
Yeah, it said device
Huh.
not connected, and then I saw your mic on, but not your camera.
Huh.
But that works.
Everything was on when I clicked enter studio. So
I don't know, but it fixed
what's
it.
up, everybody?
How you doing, sir?
You might be one of them people.
I was on the phone earlier. I couldn't pop up. I was on the phone. So
Sure. No problem.
No, we were one we sent out. I said,
bad tooth right there.
I said, Boo might be mad at everybody. So he sends out these links and they'll hop on his lives. But man, it could be a worse time to be
No,
twice
no, I
now.
don't get mad at them.
Well, I just
I
feel
get
bad.
mad at you. You know it. No, Reginald. No, I didn't get my Jeep fixed yet. I got a buddy of mine in New York is giving me a Suzuki SX4. It's not the hatchback model. It's the 4-door sedan. Well, he's waiting on the paper. It's paid for. He's just waiting on that lien release for the title. Clear title or the lien release. So, and when he gets that, then I'll get the car hauler transport to bring the car from New York to down here.
Molly Pest Hunter's best catch. What's up? What's up? What's up?
What?
Molly.
Oh, best
Molly.
hunter, best catch. Yeah.
That's the channel name.
Yeah.
And she got a membership from
Yeah,
my.
I was just going to say, and she's a member, isn't she? She's green.
Yeah. Yep, she's one of the ones that were like a giveaway recently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, handouts.
yeah. There's
Somebody bought like gave 5 memberships away.
no. Well, it could have been that, but you can also give away 10 memberships free on your channel. So I'm thinking it's one of those.
Oh, okay.
But I
Well,
had
she was,
somebody buy like 5 memberships also like 2 weeks ago.
Molly was here before then because it caught her channel name in it. And
Right,
it'll give it to somebody. Like it gave it to David Carlisle one time. You know, he
right,
wasn't even
right,
here that day.
right. You just have to be subscribed to the channel to get it. And when I do those giveaways, I turn on the subscriber only, so it only gives it away to people who are subscribed to my channel, and it's random, so I don't have any say. Also, the people that buy the memberships to give away, those are also random. So
Right. I've never got one or a random one.
hmm
I've never gotten one from anybody.
Elmira, New York.
Yeah. That's where they got. That's where the car's at. That's where my buddy lives.
oh, okay.
Okay.
I wonder what that was.
The Moose asks about it. I'm pretty sure he asked about where the guy's at. I thought him, Scott. So yeah, we've been waiting a couple of months now.
So now you got me confused. The Moose, which is in the chat,
the
where he
Moose
was.
asked where he's at. So I answered Elmira, New York.
The car's in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I heard about. I know you were talking about motors.
No, I was talking about a car.
Yeah, he got a car.
Suzuki SX4. It's given to him. I'm just waiting on the. I'm not hauling it down here until he gets a clear title on it. He owns his own trucks and he drove for company, so he's in this credit union. And then the credit union merged with a bank. He never got, when he paid the car off, he never got the clear title. Probably because of that merger. So that's him going through now.
Yeah, I don't know much about all that stuff. I know you can get a replacement title, but the efforts, the possibilities, I know nothing about that.
He
stuff.
has the clear title, but it has the credit union.
A lien
As a
on it?
lien holder.
Oh
Lien
yeah.
holder.
So they have to
So
get.
he's got to get
of it.
the, he's got to get the clear title or the lien release paper on
Right
it,
from the title.
and then send that to me because New York is a non-notary state. So all he's got to do is sign the back of the title to me. I bring it to the DMV here. It's done. We don't have to both go in front of a notary and get a bill of sale signed with that stamp on it. Yeah, 2 hours from you, Demoose. Yeah, and that car's been fluid filmed. That guy fluid filmed every year because of that salt. Fluid film.
Oh, okay.
That's salt belt up there. Rust belt. We call it the salt belt, rust belt.
Right. Same here.
And fluid film. He buys that stuff and he sprays all of his vehicles every year in the fall before the snow flies.
So you got a bunch of rain.
That,
You got a bunch of rain today or yesterday, Boo?
Both.
Both.
Yes, last night and today. Man, we have some big drops too. About 8 to the gallon.
There's that comment.
yeah, I'll call him out on that one.
Yeah, bull butter. Well, you got to remember, like I said in the comment, I was raised shrimping. That's how we count. That was my old uncle that used to say that on the radio on the farm tractors and stuff. When it started raining sugar cane and stuff, it's like I was driving the truck. I had my own truck. I was delivering the seed cane for him. And it was like, hey, Nonk. That's his Uncle Lovelace, but it was Nonk. Hey, Nonk. Raining over there? Yeah, man, some big drops. 8 to the gallon. I'm like, well, time to come into the barn then. Can't plant while it's raining.
No,
Actually, you can. But
I don't know what New York uses.
when the dirt gets thrown over and all that, it's big old muddy clocks, when it goes over the cane stalks. When you plant sugar cane, you lay stalks in the middle of the row. And then another tractor, a row hipper, comes behind and throws the dirt on top of the cane stalks. Cane don't have no seeds.
Why don't they use brine? Around here, they start using that damn brine. I hate that. We get freezing roads, snow.
Oh, yeah. That's even worse than the salt.
That is worse than assault.
I've heard some horror stories about rough.
You can see it. I mean, it works. You can see how it works, but man, all the vehicles are pure white day after. After that stuff starts slushing up and spinning it out. It just you better hope you have windshield fluid in your car.
Oh yeah, keep it from freezing.
No, so you can see out because your windshield turns white from that brine salt.
Oh, okay. All right.
They use both.
Both salt and brine. Yeah. A
Here
lot
we
of states are switching to the brine.
Here we use crushed up rock and sand.
Sorry.
Real fine rock.
There was sand and rock salt type stuff around here. Then all of a sudden, past, I don't know, 5 years, they switched over to all brine. I say all brine. I'm sure they probably use some of the other sand and salt someplace, but you'll see it when you go down when it's forecasted. These big tanker trucks go down the highway. These sprayers on the back of them that reaches from lane to lane. And you can see the white lines after they've dried up on the road a little bit. You can see the series of white lines going down the highways. That's that brine that they put down.
Yeah, down here if we ever get freezing weather, they'll have some sand on the overpasses, just on the overpasses and bridges, because underneath, it's no insulation underneath bridges and overpasses. It's not like the road laying on the ground, that's insulation. So the bridges and overpasses will ice up, but they'll throw sand on that. They just go around on the exit ramp and the on ramp. Traffic but once you get a real traffic jam like that. But if it gets that bad, nobody's on the road except for people that are traveling, truck drivers and stuff. Yeah, we don't hardly get them freezes like that. And snow, we don't hardly get it.
Yeah, we'll get them in a snap of a finger. It'll just change, like these thunderstorms coming through here. I mean, what's it, 49 right now? I think tomorrow's even supposed to be colder.
63 here.
41 and 38, and we're having thunderstorms.
Yeah, that's that cold front coming through, y'all.
Yeah.
And the cold air is going to be behind it.
Crazy stuff.
It's going to get cold tomorrow here. Not cold, cool. Because of that same system that's up there by you. It's got a big old angled line coming down. The line should be around us right now, or to the east of us. Y'all got some rain earlier, didn't you, Simon? No. Wow.
We got some late last night, around 10 o'clock. But it was brief. Yeah. Real brief. It was heavy, but brief. Some part of town were pouring heavy rain and hail for like 10 minutes and it went away.
Oklahoma had some tornadoes yesterday and yesterday evening.
Yeah, I saw Sheena post that in her live about the tornado warnings. Demoose, I got tree frogs around here. They're chiming up. They love all this rain.
I heard that thunder earlier. That out your window. I heard that earlier. Yeah.
This is shingled
when
roof. It's
said
coming
it
down.
was.
You hear it. I was looking in. I first read his comment. I was looking in Simon's background and Boo's background to see if someone was staring in the background. Who's that? Peepers in the background. I thought someone was staring, like standing behind one of y'all, looking back at us.
Yep.
Peepers. I think he was talking about them frogs.
Yeah.
Oh,
What you
is
want?
that what they're called?
What?
I call them tree frogs. Little suction cups on them. It's so cool to go out in the morning and see them stuck like your glass storm door in the front. You get a real good view of them. Got all the little fingers, little suction cups on the end of them.
Oh yeah. Them little green pissing frogs.
Yeah. He calls them peepers. We call them tree frogs.
We
Peepers
call them
really
pissing frogs.
describes them really well. Peepers do describe them pretty well, though.
You pick them up, man. They start peeing all over the place.
Oh.
I don't like frogs and toads, man.
When you hear them rain frogs, them green tree frogs, when you hear them, rain's coming.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Going nonstop for days. I tell you, man, we've had some rain. Lance calls them honey.
We jumped on a brand new slab one morning. It was about 2 days old. We started unloading all the tools, air compressors, nail guns, all that. All of a sudden, them tree frogs started barking, start croaking, and it was getting worse and worse. Oh, Alton Barrow said, "Man, it's gonna rain in about an hour." I'm like, "Yeah, I believe you." And a couple of guys on the site workers, they're like, "Why y'all say that? Man, you don't hear them frogs?" Yeah, I hear them. Mark my word, Alton said to the other guys, it's going to rain in about an hour and a half. And sure enough, it did.
Yep. 8 drops to a bucket, guaranteed.
Yeah, 8 drops to the guy.
I have not heard frogs around here in a long, long time. It's too dry out here. It's too dry out here for frogs, man.
Yeah. I guess we always have frogs.
When I was younger, there was a field in my backyard between our house and the houses back there on the other subdivision. And when it would rain, it would flood back there, and you would always hear frogs out there. Always hear the frogs. They were loud. I mean, it's a big field.
We had I used to go camping in Shenandoah Mountains, and they had they're probably elsewhere, but they're all over the place up there. There's little teeny frogs. I mean, them things are like, ½ inch long to, 3/4 of an inch long, maybe smaller than 3/4 of an inch. And they're just all over the place.
Baby frogs?
Now that they're full grown frogs, but they're just
really?
little
I
teeny
never
ass.
saw none like that.
Almost look like a damn cricket jumping around.
Huh. That's just cooking as ranas. Is that frogs in Spanish? Ranas?
Yes, sir. Ranas, yep.
We say guaguarons in French. That's for them little pissing frogs, guaguaron. And a crapaud is a toad frog. And we always say, if you got something right there, Somebody tells you, "Hey, you got a crapo hanging out your nose." A booger.
So do you hear them at night when you're asleep or in bed?
Oh yeah.
Does it drive you crazy?
You get used to it.
Well, I guess I get used to military aircraft flying over my house, all day long. So
That's a horny toad, I think. SJ said, "Which frog is it? If you lick it, you trip." I think that's a horny toad.
I don't know.
Nothing but love said a Sonoran desert frog. Well, yeah, I think those are in the family of horny toads.
don't know much about frogs. I just know I don't like them.
My dogs would lick them and start foaming at the mouth. Wow.
Huh.
All right, Drunken Chef, have a good one. He
All
was
right.
in here earlier, and
Hi, Drunken Chef.
when I popped in, he popped out.
Who, Drunken Chef?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been in and out on it.
No, it was Backyard Chef. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Backyard.
okay. Yeah, he was on the panel for a good hour or so.
But anyway, Bonnie Wee, Drunken Chef. Drunken Chef wasn't in here earlier when I was in here.
How is that? Oh, it's a little frog.
That's it, frog?
Mm-hmm.
No. Man, that thing's little. I never saw nothing like that. Good bait?
Yeah, they would.
Good fishing bait?
Oh, I don't know. There's no water up on the mountains. No place to fish up there.
Oh. That's where them frogs are in the mountains?
That's when I really noticed them when I was camping in the Shenandoah Mountains.
Oh, okay.
They were all over the place. All over the
Oh, I
place.
thought y'all had them over there in Maryland.
No, I haven't seen them.
Where you at? Okay, right. St.
That's
Mary.
why
St.
Al
Mary.
those two pictures I sent Al earlier, they still have not left my phone. They're just queued up. Still.
I usually deep fry mine, SJ. Now I make a gravy with the jackets. After cut the legs off, you got the jackets, the back and the front legs. Usually we make a gravy with that, like a sauce piquant or sauce piquant.
Sauce piquant.
Sauce piquant.
Nope, I've just had them battered and fried.
Yep.
Yeah, best way I know to cook it. We got the Frog Festival here in Rain once a year. Rain is known as the frog capital of the world. All them crawfish ponds and rice fields everywhere. You got some big old bullies in there all the time.
So what's the price of crawfish over there right now?
I don't know. I went to the doctor today, and man, all the crawfish ponds naturally, full of crawfish traps, that crawfish cages everywhere. Price ought to be, down right now because Easter's over with, so price of crawfish usually drops after Easter. And we've been having good weather, so crawfish is growing.
Yep, hope they drop more because they're expensive over here.
I mean, if we pay 30 a sack here, picking them up at the market online, it's still going to be probably 80 a sack.
100 and something over here for a sack.
That's delivered or that's picked up from your market area?
Picked up from the market here.
Okay. All right.
We gonna have talk, boy.
I'll be back in a minute. Get some lemonade and lean
Yes,
on
sir.
the dock.
Sounds good. What's up, Tommy? How you been, man? Mm. Yeah, Wheels is on guard, man.
Yeah, he is. You don't like them.
I don't like them. Oh, so one time, in the backyard, Luna ran into a baby possum. It was on its own, but it was smaller than she was,
It's all right.
and it just messing around with that thing and wouldn't leave her alone. And for me to try to get back there, try to get her off of that little that little possum, man. Golly,
Yeah. We got some huge possums around here. I mean, their hindquarters are probably that far apart, that wide. Big old white ones, long ones. And the raccoons, man, they start having their babies. They bring all their babies up in here and everything.
the moose. Yeah, I saw your picture, man. Like golly, he sent me a picture of himself. He's a big old white beard.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
What did we say it was 61 today?
yeah.
They would have to reach down, but you're right, NBL. They do love the fish, but I have around the pond is probably I don't know, it varies, but say an average of 6 inches of stone, flat stone, and the water is probably 10 to 12 inches down from the top of the rocks. So I think it's too much for like freaks them out to have to reach down that far.
They'd have to go swimming, huh? Straight
Yeah.
up catch it.
Yeah, I had a herring problem before. I've had a problem with that. But I just netted it, put the cherry tree netting over top of it, let it stay there for a whole season, and they've never been back since.
Man, Mrs. barbecuing some chicken wings in the new wave oven. Oh, that's smelling so good.
You eating dinner?
No, Missy's cooking some barbecuing some wings in that new wave oven we got.
Oh, okay.
Her niece gave us that years ago for trying to dehydrate, but it'll dehydrate. You can make jerky or something, but I was trying to do some small stuff, and it wouldn't do it on that. I can make jerky with it. It's kind of like an air fryer. It's infrared cooking, and it's on the top of the lid. It's the name of it, New Wave oven. Works real good. Don't burn no electricity hardly. I mean, I've never seen it. We use it. I know Missy use it once every 2 weeks or something, but it's not a big electricity burner. But I
Yeah.
can't eat none of them wings. I got a bad tooth right there. Oh man, flared up on me last night.
Yeah, I hate a toothache.
That's like the worst thing ever, man.
Yeah, that and the earache. I had an earache when I was a kid one time.
Not related to full wave.
Not related to full wave wreck.
Uh,
Was he here earlier?
I believe he was.
Okay, probably right after I had quietened it down because I had a phone call.
Six-star
Oh, okay.
comment.
NBL said, yeah, he was here.
Get your tooth checked out, boo. I ignored one like 3 years ago. Bad infection. And then they had to pull it.
Oh, it's gonna get pulled, all right. You know,
Yeah.
more later, but it's gonna get pulled.
I have heard that you gotta take tooth infections pretty serious because they can get nasty.
Mm-hmm.
It'll kill you. A bad one. I've had some real. I should have been dead. I had one abscess bust up in my sinus cavity. Man, that was putrid. That was bad. That stuff was leaking down my throat. I'd blow my nose. I'd do like that. That stuff was coming out my nose because it busted in my sinus cavity. Oh man, that stuff stunk.
Yeah, I mean, with anything, if it gets into the bone, man, it's when it gets bad.
Years ago, when King Tut was coming around all the cities, the exhibit and all that, with all that gold and everything, they had said that he had died of a infected tooth. That was the cause of his death.
That's how I lost my big molar is infection. I had a I had a root canal when I was younger, and the filling fell out of it, and it broke. So it's slowly breaking into pieces. Got infected, swelled up real big.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, they ended up pulling that tooth, the big molar, this big old thing.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Rosie? Woke up?
Smokey Riz, what's up?
He's up from his nap. They numb my jawbone. Big old injection right into the bone. They drilled into my bone, injected into my bone.
Injected the painkiller?
The painkiller, yeah, the numbing.
Ooh.
Damn.
Wow. I remember one time I was in Grand Chenier, and that's in the middle of nowhere on the Gulf Coast. To southwest Louisiana. That's in the middle of nowhere. And in Creole, they had Dr. Smith, and he was a dentist. And man, a buddy of mine showed up at my house on house camp on the river, and he was like, "How's your tooth?" I said, "Oh man," I said, "it's not turning loose," and that was like 2 days. And he said, "What can I do for it?" I said, "Shoot me." That's how bad in pain I was. I said, "Just shoot me." And it was all. I drank some coffee one morning, and that sugar it got in there, and it was on this side, and he brought me to the dentist, and he took me in, and he said, "Let's see if I can give you some relief." It wasn't swollen and all that. He was like, and they took an X-ray of it or two, and he was like, "Man, I don't see any infection in there." What it was, there was a tooth short in there. But anyway, he pulled two. I think he had pulled the wisdom tooth right next to it because it was going to go bad anyway. And when he hit me with that shot, he come in. He says, "Any relief?" I'm like, "No." So he hit me with another shot. Let's see if I can give you a little relief here. Hit me with another shot of that Novocaine. Come back in 10 minutes later. Any relief? I says, "No." I said, "That's just the same as it was when I walked in." So I said, just pull it. I said, because it can't hurt no worse than it is right now. So he pulled it. I didn't even feel him pulling it, because it was hurting that bad. I think the pain from him pulling it was less than the pain that I was in. And he got the other one, and I was relieved then. When those 2 teeth came out, when that one came out, I was relieved, but he got the other one anyway because it was going to go bad because it was a wisdom tooth.
Yeah, I mean, golly. So they numb me up pretty bad. Well, they were giving me the numbing stuff like on the gums to numb the gums and the nerves, and it was still hurting. So that's why they ended up shooting it into the bone, into the jaw, and then
Hmm.
this whole side of my mouth was numb for like 3 days.
Yeah, having wisdom teeth pulled is no fun,
I had a I have a
especially them long rooted SOBs.
I have a long jaw, so I had room for my wisdom teeth. My little niece didn't. All her teeth were all bunched up together, so she had to have surgery to get hers pulled out.
My youngest, she had to have I think it was 6 or 8 teeth pulled so they could put braces on her. She had too many teeth.
Oh,
No.
golly.
Dark Lord said, if he remembers right, the mummy of Tut never left Egypt. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I just mentioned the exhibit.
Yeah, the exhibit was just
Yeah.
just the artifacts, more than likely. Probably
Yeah.
replicas of the of the
Yeah, it was
of the
probably
mummies.
probably wasn't some of that wasn't real gold probably because man it got robbed. Well, gold wasn't like it is today.
Demoose is saying I guess he got a shot of Novocaine for a wisdom tooth and his arm went numb.
Oh, dang!
Damn, you got tossed from work.
Last year when I had my surgeries on my hands and my arm, they numbed me from the shoulder down. My arm was dead for like 24 hours.
Because of that injection.
From when I had surgery in my hand, yeah, they numbed the nerve and
Oh, yeah.
they numbed the nerve from up here all the way down to my arm. So I was in a sling.
I gotta have surgery later. Went to saw my doctor today and I told her about this. See that thing popping? Watch, I'm gonna let you know when it's coming up. Now, at night it gets worse. It'll get worse at about 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. It'll wake me up. It's a trigger thumb.
Yeah, this middle fingers. I had trigger fingers and middle fingers.
Yeah, when
They were
you
locked.
do this, it'll go
Yeah, they were locked. So my finger
lock.
would lock like this, and so when they did the
Right?
they did the
They cut that collar
yeah
that surrounds your
carpal
tendon.
tunnel. I had carpal tunnel surgery here and here. They did the trigger finger all at the same time, so I had 3 surgeries in one at one time.
Yeah, you got your tendons running here, and then right here you got little collars, little round rings that your tendon slides in and out,
Mm-hmm.
and your tendon swells up, inflames or whatever. So she prescribed me some steroids for it. I don't think that's gonna do any good. It might. I hope it
It didn't
does.
work for me, so I had to have surgery.
Yeah.
When they had to mess with my back, they would give me epidurals. That was a funky feeling. You had to have someone with you. When you know you have nuts between your legs and you don't feel them, that's a weird sensation.
Did you put them in your hand?
That's like a spinal tap.
Right.
Put them in your hand so they don't go anywhere.
When I had spinal meningitis when I was 24 years old, they gave me 2 spinal taps, not at the same time, about a week apart. Man, that second time when he was coming out with that big old thick needle, with that big syringe full of spinal fluid, when he was coming out, he hit a nerve, man. My body straightened out. 50,000 volts of electricity was hitting me and all that. They was like, the doc went, hold him still, hold him still. He almost paralyzed me.
Yeah.
And he checked for that. He checked. Oh, man, he was scared.
Yeah, I had that done too. It's no fun.
So an epidural is just like a spinal tap, ain't it?
More or less, except they don't actually go in. They don't extract the fluid from your spinal cord like they
Yeah.
would spinal tap.
Right.
I was having like I can't see head pain, and they took me in the emergency room. And they thought maybe, I don't remember, it was like an aneurysm or something they were checking for. So they did a spinal tap where they drew fluid from the spine. An epidural is where they inject into it. They're not removing anything from it.
Right. They inject it in your spinal fluid or just like around your spine?
An epidural would go into it.
So it goes in the same, just like a spinal tap, but they inject instead of extract.
I don't want to say it goes in your spine. I'm not positive where it goes into.
Oh, okay. I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I don't. I'm pretty sure it does, but I'm not positive with that.
Put it this way, I never had another spinal tap after that. They
Yeah.
wanted me to have one before I left the hospital, and they wanted to have one before he gave me my work release because I was driving the truck.
That's dangerous. Spinal tap.
I mean, I could have died. Adults die from spinal meningitis. Adults die from it. Babies survive it. And I got lucky. I survived it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm blessed to be over here. I'm talking to y'all right now. I'm gonna look up on epidural and see that in the next day or two. If I remember.
Yeah, it basically makes you all numb from about, say, your waist, below your waist down. You're just numb.
Oh yeah, and then women, they have them, and then when you have back pain, they do epidural, and then finally they're gonna say, "Man, we can't do this no more. You need surgery," Or they load you up with Norco, hydrocodone,
Yeah.
Lortabs, 5 a day, whatever.
So I'm not now, but eventually I'm gonna end up having surgery in my shoulders up here. Same thing. Basically same thing as carpal tunnel, but it's up here in my shoulders up here.
Because of the wheelchair.
See, from my T12 on down, I'm all busted up. I got wedge fractures on my vertebrae. One of my vertebrae is only about that thick. The other side is that thick. So it's a wedge. It's all fractured. Everything from my T12 down. They want to put these hooks in me with the screws to even out everything so my disc don't bulge.
Yeah, ouch.
And man, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they want to go through my stomach, open me up in the front, and move everything on the side, and do that from inside on my spine. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I've never heard that one. When it gets up here to the U4s, not the L's, but the U's, they'll go to the neck and pick them up.
Isn't that the C's? The C's are right there.
C's, yeah. I know that up here that they'll go through your neck sometimes because it's more than going back here. We were on the chat the other day because you said something about wheelchairs. Made me think about it. Becca, she's what did she say? She's a paraplegic? It's not quite.
I think it's
paraplegic, right?
Yeah.
Paraplegic? That means, she's right here down. Or legs down.
Yeah, legs down.
Yeah.
That's child from birth, right?
What's that?
Or is that something? Is that something that can happen from an accident, or is it something? Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
accident.
So that's not a
Or,
birth.
or
That's not a birth defect. That's from an accident or something.
Yeah, that just means that you're paralyzed from the waist down.
Yeah.
his voice was shot for the rest of his life.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. And that was exactly what they warned me, because they brush when they go by, if that's where your vocal cord is. So if they brush
Yeah.
it, you'll talk like this for the rest of your life.
Wow.
You know, Daniel Barbacoa Bandits, they had to open up from the front to get to the cancer in his back. They said they open up in the front and the back to get to the cancer.
Yeah.
Dang.
He said he was all busted open when they did the surgery.
Now, my doctor told me, he says, you can have surgery done, but he says that really ain't gonna fix your pain and all that. You still gonna be on pain medicine all your life.
It's not a guarantee. I was like, well, why are we doing it? So what you're telling me is that I'm still going to be in some type of pain. It's going to release some of it. If you hit my vocal cords, I'm going to be whispering for the rest of my life. I said,
Or mute.
I'll just spend some extra time and just be cautious and just take care of myself more, instead of just trying to be the Hulk. Just remember your age and act, be sensible about it.
A bit more raspy, yeah, I bet.
You sounded
Yeah.
like Grizz. Which Grizz is that?
The one he was talking about, a friend of his that.
Oh, okay. I know a couple of Grizzes. I know one up in the Northwest, in, Oregon, Washington. He lives off the land. Got his own sawmill, one of them Harbor Freight sawmills, gas operated jobs, and cuts lumber for people and all that. And he lives out in the woods.
Dumbass back again. I have got to go to a Harbor Freight.
They got a possum outside or something? Your dog's barking at?
That or coons out there, one of the two.
Oh, okay.
Surprised the cat.
He don't like them. No, shit, no. The cats come and jump on him and love all over him. He just lays on the ground and lets them jump all over him.
So I'm surprised the cats don't fight the raccoons or the possums back there.
No, they'll. For the most part, they'll sort of kind of eat together, but not out of the same bowl.
Mm.
But he can't stand them, man. He hates them both. I don't know what it is.
Well, at least the cats like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lead poisoning. Lead poisoning.
Yeah. But the cats, he loves them. Now it's getting a little warmer around here. We had them out on a runner in the backyard, and they loved it. Oh, we got our friends back. But he's so big,
Yeah.
He wants to play, and next thing you know, you see a cat rolling down across the lawn. But they'll just get up and come back. So it's just, all right, well, apparently it didn't hurt you.
I'm gonna call it here
I'm
gonna call it here at the 3-hour mark. So got like 3 more minutes here.
I still got a video to watch for Guggen. Catch up on that. I made my notes for tomorrow. Sal's answered my question. I can get back on his stuff.
Yep. So you'll be busy tomorrow.
Eddie.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing.
Get time to start doing this damn press on stuff. I'm really getting aggravated with it now.
What kind of press on stuff?
like a vinyl.
Sublimation.
Not a sublimation.
It's vinyl for like t-shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh, like my aprons, like my what's cooking with Cajun cooking
yeah.
aprons.
What? But it's in the fabric and not on the surface.
Oh yeah, Wayne, my buddy Wayne, custom screen printing. He's messing around with that. He's got some samples that a company sent him,
Right.
and it's like a press
Yeah.
type deal, right?
Yeah, he's got a
But
press.
it actually goes in the fibers of the shirt
Right.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I've got a big commercial stall, 22-inch press here.
Okay.
And,
Man, they had a couple of presses on sale a while back. A company I deal with on eBay. They had some of those presses, the big ones for shirts and stuff. They were, I think, 200 a piece.
yeah, that's cheap.
I know these were like the $2,000, $3,000 presses. Not
Yeah, that's
bad.
real cheap. That's what that is. That stall, STAHL. That's $2,000 press. But
Yeah,
it does the
200 bucks,
automatic.
man, you couldn't beat that.
Yeah, it does the automatic thing and all that, so you can't overheat. Once you have the heat settings right, it'll
Yeah.
pop it on its own. If you walk away and forget about it, it'll pop it on itself.
A release.
Yeah. So is that hat press, the big hat press, Hotronic stalls.
Well, you got some money invested in all that stuff.
Yeah, I got lucky. There's a lady that was going out of business. Get this, she's a sweetheart of a person. She has to homeschool her daughter. Her daughter was in public school, but she got sick. And then when I've never heard this, I never even researched it anymore. I just couldn't. It just it shocked my wife and I because my wife went with me. But her daughter has to be homeschooled now because after her illness, and it wasn't nothing like it was like a cold type thing. She no longer. She used to, because she was in public school and she could talk, you could understand her, have conversations, but now she's reverted back to talking like a baby. It's
Wow.
like you don't she's not making sense when she talks, and she's healthy. It's just something that affected her speech.
Wow.
So because she has to be homeschooled now, her mom got out of everything, and my wife and I went up there and just paid her what she was asking for. Came back with a sewing machine, a tabletop embroidery machine, a mug machine, 2 hat machines, 2 shirt presses. 2 of them, the mug machine and the other shirt press, just the same ones you can go anywhere and buy. It's the cheap ones. But a commercial mug, commercial hat, and a commercial shirt. And a case of mugs, case of beer steins.
Wow.
I mean, you just need to learn how to do that thing. Because you have money waiting to be made there, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's gotten to the point where it's aggravating the shit out of me now because I gave up space in the area here, and to bring that stuff in because I wanted to expand it. But and my oldest daughter, is showing more interest in it.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm hoping my granddaughter is going to too, because I just want to. I love to be able to turn all this stuff over to them. It's a great. I mean, there's a whole
make a living at it.
How's that?
You can make a living at it.
Well, and if you put more effort into it,
Yeah.
I know people that have found out that I was doing it, and they used to do it. One of them was my customer on my UPS route, and she got into and she got out of it because it got so damn busy for her and her husband. But like government contracts, where you would go, maybe even for police uniforms, county sports teams, hats, uniforms, all that kind of stuff that they tapped into. And she said, it's not hard. All you got to do is bid on it. Just ask for the bids and start being emailed to you. And then you start putting prices together. And if you're granted one of them, then it's guaranteed money, but I'm just afraid to let it go that far. I can't handle that. I'm 65. I still want to go fishing. I want to go camping. I want to go shoot a gun. I want to.
You're retired, so you want to enjoy your retirement. What you're doing with that is a hobby.
Right. I mean, but I have to make something because I have a note on this machine behind me.
Right.
This stuff we paid cash for, but the one behind me, I've got a note on that one. So.
Well, SJ, as long as you got 5 minutes left on StreamYard, you can do a 5 hour, 7 hour video.
Mine's the paid version of it, but it restarted the subscription in January or February. January, I think it was. So I have a whole year of it. But I went live on just regular YouTube on a week ago. It was
but you didn't have a panel though, right?
You have one guest on.
One guest?
Yeah.
Live on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called going live together. It's the option on there on YouTube, but it's on the phone, and so it's vertical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gary, what I will
watch that sometime. It's all lines. When I see them vertical like shorts and stuff, I don't see nothing but horizontal lines. I can hear the audio. Yeah, now we're talking about welding.
Yeah.
I heard Simon say he got to get out of here.
Yeah,
so I'm
2 minutes over. So yeah,
I'm gonna. Simon, thank you for having me up. Appreciate you sending me the link.
Yes, sir.
And good seeing you, Lance. Good being up on the panel again with y'all. Everybody in chat, good seeing y'all again. Hey, y'all know the routine is good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later.
All right, Bill.
Everybody have a good night.
Simon, chat. We'll see y'all later.
Later.
It's Sunday, hopefully.
Yes, sir.